ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to get underway. Everyone can find their seats and remember to enjoy the show. Thank you.
Hey guys, are we recording?
Yeah. Welcome to Coming of Age.
Coming of Age. My name's Alan Leesbrock.
My name's Chase Cummins.
And this is a little podcast we're doing where we watch fucking movies.
Fucking movies. Lots of fucking movies.
In this case, fucking movies.
Yeah.
This week we watched a fucking movie. And it was a good time. We're going to talk about it. And today we have our good fucking fantastic buddy Austin Reheiser here.
Woo!
Hey guys.
He is the Vampire's Kiss specialist and number one Peter Lowe.
He's the he's the number one Panama City Peter Lowe impersonator.
Indeed. I tried my best.
Oh my god. But that's not what
A different story for a different day.
for sure. That's not the movie we did this week.
No, but we will do that movie one day, and we will have Austin and Peter Lowe on the podcast that day.
Yeah. Both talking in conversations to each other.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
I can't
really
wait
great.
to meet the guy. I've seen his work.
For sure.
For sure.
But this week we're going over a movie that we watched called The Greasy Strangler.
The Greasy Strangler.
What a movie.
And I still don't really know a lot about this movie at all.
We did not do a good job of looking up trivia after we watched this.
To be fair, it's like
It kind of was its like ode thing.
it's a cacophony of erotic imagery.
A lot of erotic imagery.
Yeah.
A lot of phallic imagery, I would say.
Weird sex Tim and Eric, John Waters mashup.
Yeah. It was like
I mean,
They're
there's
like so fucking funny.
it was so funny, but it was like Pink Flamingos had sex with Tim and Eric.
Yeah.
And the movie was the porno of that happening.
But like that's totally cool. It's like Pink Flamingos is like, oh yeah, it's art.
well,
And you're like, but like this,
it's-
like
you gotta put some quotes
it's
around that
art.
one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
art.
these people, they
You know.
might not know about
And,
that.
well, fucking, like they can figure it out.
If you're listening to this and you don't know who John
I think
Waters
that's a
is,
common theme that we do. If you're listening to this and you don't fucking know what the hell we're talking about,
Well, that's
then
why
that's
I'm
on
saying to
you.
put the quotes on because
sorry, we're not changing.
we are not catering to your sorry asses.
Wait, let's explain
With the internet.
every reference that we make.
Okay.
We should have a reference episode where we break down all the references from the previous episode.
Sounds terrible.
It's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea.
We'll hire someone.
yeah,
Austin, you need a job.
I mean, you know how much I reference things, so I don't know if you really want me for that job.
You can't know all the references.
I mean, I know most of them.
But anyhow, the Greasy Strangler is somehow connected to Elijah Wood's production company.
Which production
Which I
company
don't
is
even
that?
know if I have no idea what it is. I literally heard this and I believed it, and then that's why I'm saying it now.
I mean, he is credited in the film as a producer, so he had something to do with this. Like,
we do need to reference right now that this is the Elijah Wood, otherwise known as Frodo Baggins.
Yes.
yeah, but
All in
I believe
LA,
it.
Everyone calls him Frodo Baggins.
He loves it. He loves it.
loves that shit. A lot of people call him that.
I figured he'd be over that
Hey,
shit.
Frodo Baggins, you need a drink?
Hey, it's Frodo Baggins. Let's get this guy a drink.
He needs it.
Either that or-
Mordor was hard.
What was his name on Wilfred?
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's he's tried to branch out. See,
No,
Josh.
okay, so I will say
try and branch out.
Elijah Wood has branched out pretty well.
was
He
awesome.
did
I love Wilbur.
Wilfred. And
I love Wilbur the Pig.
I've not finished Wilfred, but I've watched his remake of Maniac.
I haven't seen it. I want
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
watched it either.
Isn't like 85?
That's an episode we have to do.
Isn't like 85% of the movie like POV?
Yeah, it's all POV, but he's like constantly looking in mirrors.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
POV.
So I say it.
Yeah,
Bitch.
it's. I would say the whole movie's POV until the last shot. Literally the last
Sick,
shot.
Sick action and like fucking like it's like hardcore Henry.
It's like hardcore Henry if you were a 1980s serial killer
That sounds.
and you were hiding under cars, slitting like Achilles' heels and shit.
Nice.
It sounds fun.
It's very violent.
Very
I
cool.
like it.
It's a swag movie. He did a good job in it, and he did Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. It's a new show he's on, and there's some other things in there. I mean, I believe he's into the weirdness.
But the
This proves
producer-
it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
crazy,
this-
to like see like Elijah Wood's career.
Yeah,
like,
go
acting
from
career like just all over the spectrum, like
child
fucking
actor
The Good Son.
to yeah.
Like, I don't know what else he was in when he was a kid.
I didn't even know.
What? Oh god.
Have you
I
not
don't
seen
know.
The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin
No.
and Elijah Wood?
No.
It's
And
crazy.
Like, they like cousins or something.
Yeah,
I think,
they're like
and,
cousins, I think.
Macaulay Culkin's parents die, and so they like bring him into their family. They're like cousins, and then Macaulay Culkin is acting like super fucking jealous and weird. No, it's the other way around. Macaulay Culkin and his mom and like his sister, because he tries to like kill his sister in the middle of the film. Like tries to like.
He like pushes a girl off a bridge or something.
Oh, that's like the dummies he's pushing on.
Oh yeah.
But he fucking tries to, like, his sister starts drowning in a frozen, like, breaks through the ice in a frozen lake, and he, like, doesn't help her.
So this
And he
is.
walks away, he, like, looks at her and, like, walks away.
That movie's crazy.
That movie's fucking nuts.
Is this the? It sounds like it's literally a prequel to fucking Maniac. He grows up to start killing people because
Well,
it
no,
sounds
Macaulay
like he's
Culkin-
trying to kill people.
Elijah Wood's the good kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
he's the good son. Well, I guess. Depends on
Yeah,
how you
you
take
want
out
to,
the
yeah.
title.
Macaulay Culkin's the good son, who's not the good son. Yeah. No, it's a crazy movie. But yeah, that's where he started, and then he was Lord of the Rings, and now he's
Yeah, then you skipped from Good Son to Lord
Lord of the Rings. I don't know what he did in the between.
I don't fucking know what he
It
did.
doesn't
That's what I'm
matter.
saying. He went through a period. And then he experimented around.
Maybe he went to
Did he-
school, you know?
Exactly.
Like a smart child actor.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why he's so dang smart and he made the Greasy Strangler. I mean, put some money into it.
yeah.
Put a lot of money into it, apparently. Him and Ben Wheatley, the guy who did A Field in England and Kill List and High Rise and a bunch of other shit.
High Rise is their shit?
High Rise is Ben Wheatley.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Oh.
And they both got together and produced this movie.
Very nice. Wow.
I know, like that's.
That's surprising.
Yeah, this movie was surprising.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean,
I just wouldn't expect it to be connected. But I mean, Elijah Wood, you know, what he would. It's not like
Well, he's a producer,
super
so
weird.
like,
He's just like, he's into like, you can tell he's into like,
I mean, I don't know the
Art
director,
house
but
shit.
maybe the
Yeah.
director pitched
Yeah.
it to him, and he's like, "I like you. This idea sounds okay." Like, and then all he has to do is give him money, and then it's
he just met the lead actor.
and he's
And was signed on.
he was
sir,
amazing.
I have this vision of you covered in grease.
Michael St. Michael, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got the craziest name.
Michael St. Michael.
I mean, it describes
Yeah,
the
serial killer name.
He's a serial killer.
and a disco connoisseur.
Yeah, I forgot about that. There's so much in this movie that it's easy to forget.
Well, just because again, it's just a cacophony of
Of sex
chaos and sex. My two favorite.
and violence and violence.
Yeah, in cartoon violence.
Yeah.
And greasy digestion of food.
And pointy dicks.
So many pointy dicks.
And pig noses. There's a fucking pig nose there.
And then
Yeah.
he fingers the nose like it's a
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, he just like removes it, and then it's just a hole in the guy's face.
Face, yeah.
Human nose usually would be.
Yeah.
I mean, I
And,
really.
and the hole's the shape of a human nose,
Yeah, because it was.
where it used to be. Yeah.
It's very symbolic of sex and all the sex in this film.
Yeah. I'd like to stick my dick in a nose. Not a nostril, just a cavity.
Well, as he says, he uses the grease to lube up the food to slide down his gullet, and it just the He has a very
Okay, let's start from the beginning.
well. That's what
We
I'm trying
should
to
start
say.
at the beginning of this movie. We should start.
Well, it's just
Whoever's listening right now is
It's
so
totally,
lost.
it's totally fine. I just want to let's fucking start this shit.
okay.
We're talking about Elijah Wood for a while, shit, but like, let's just dive in.
Yeah.
So like, this movie fucking starts off with them, this dad and his son. You don't really know that yet, but they're just these weirdo, old-looking dude and this kind of Eric Wareheim looking guy, like
I think
looks more like a troll.
There's a
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe the way he looks.
He's just a big guy with a big belly, with long weird hair, balding. And
Balding,
glasses.
yeah. Glasses that
upside
are
down
yeah.
glasses. This is up for debate.
I think that
It
they
is up
were
for
upside
debate.
down.
I'm saying, I just think that they're weird glasses because it's a weird movie. It's not that weird to think that they just found glasses that are just like that.
I don't know. I feel like it looked to me like they took regular glasses, took off the sides that go up on your ear, flipped them upside down, and switched sides, and then put them on his
Staying
head.
on his head the whole fucking
Yeah, because the
time.
nose piece was really correct, but then the rest they were just probably
Yeah, they
long, and they
flipped
like
the-
used the hair to cover it.
I don't know, guys.
It looked so off.
I think
Either way.
it's just a unique piece of fucking frame.
It's upside down frame.
Upside down frame.
Y'all can go the fucking upside down.
This is we're not talking about that.
Things, reference.
We get it.
We get it.
Everybody's seen the show.
You guys watch that show? You go talk about it?
No.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
Did you finish it?
No, who cares? I'm just kidding. I did it. It was alright, it's fine. Well, let's move on.
Yeah. So then.
So they're literally doing a like disco tour, like of like places that people in disco have like lived before, or like something. They were waiting for the bus right there.
And they wrote the lyrics too. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it seemed like it was just like random places that just. I mean.
It seemed like they were obviously conning people and just saying like bringing them to
for
places
sure.
and being
Yeah.
like so and so is here.
But who knows in this universe what's acceptable?
Yeah. By the end of the movie, I was like, they could have been the most honest people in the world. Probably not.
I
But
highly doubt that.
Highly doubt it.
Highly. Their catchphrase is bullshit.
Bullshit artist.
It's the best thing ever.
How many times do you think they said bullshit artist in this?
Dude, so many. Especially that one scene where it's just super long and he's just like,
Yeah, but
bully, bullshit artist. BULLSHIT. Second word. It's
Yeah.
so good.
so obviously we're not including the different animals' fecal matter that he started
I like
ranting
that.
about that same
Horse
tiger
shit.
shit
Tiger shit was when it goes off and it's great.
horse shit artist, manatee shit.
Walrus shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Dolphin shit
There
artist.
was one that I heard.
people,
that I
the
didn't even know
possibilities
it
were
was.
endless here.
They exhausted the possibilities. It was like 5 minutes of him saying shit like that.
I love it.
Aardvark shit artist.
Oh god,
They
the
just
scenes are
missed out
so
on that
good.
Yeah.
So
So
he fucking this this I think Indian man.
oh, I'm definitely going Indian.
Holy fucking shit is like some of the best shit of the movie just because how he delivers his lines and just
When he's trying-
what he looks like.
when he's
It's just
trying to-
like, I don't even know if it's an act or it's just they got this guy.
When he's trying to tell him what the chips are made out of,
Yes.
that scene broke me.
And also the free drinks at the very beginning. Like, it's just so weird. Right when you begin watching this movie, you're like, okay, what the fuck is this? And then you realize it's a tour, and this guy's just like, you need to give us free drinks. It's just like, no free drinks.
For so long, though.
Yeah,
like
it's
that
just
didn't
like,
change.
and like
It's-
this is what the like this is what you're introduced to immediately in this movie. It's like what?
Well, and they consistently held the style. Like every scene, they would like there was a conversation. It would just go back and forth for way too long.
Repetition.
It's a lot of
A
repetition.
lot of repetition in dialogue.
Love it, kills you.
Yeah. No,
After a while,
Gold.
well, at least the Indian guy with the accent, like you can keep him going all day. I don't care.
you literally could. They did almost. It felt like 10 minutes of him saying "perturber."
And that's fine.
Perturber.
No.
Perturber. Perturber.
In that exact, we gotta emphasize the man had a very high pitched voice.
Yeah, I don't think
true.
you did.
And he had a lisp.
He definitely had a lisp.
I think you always impersonate him with a high voice, and I think it's bullshit.
Dude.
Bullshit artist.
Bullshit artist. No. That man had a high pitched voice.
All right, cut to the clip. I'm just kidding.
They don't have that. They don't have that yet.
We don't have enough money to buy the clips.
We'll get there one day.
Can't play the clips. It's infringement.
Well, this is another debate.
Yeah.
Do you think that man had a high pitched voice?
Well, the Indian guy?
Yes.
You get more of like a dry, raspy kind of like.
I don't remember. I just remember it being an accent.
Sounded like he had like baby powder in his mouth.
I'm going high pitch.
It didn't sound like that.
Puerto.
I'm gonna stop impersonating him.
Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know how to impersonate. I remember it barely from the beginning of the movie.
We're going as randomly as that movie did.
That's fine.
We're following
That's
the
what
structure of the film.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll tell you what it's like.
Yeah.
We're gonna demonstrate what the movie's like.
Yeah.
We're acting it out.
Yeah, we have a movie that we made to accommodate this podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna go in sync with it.
It's like video no longer available. YouTube link.
We'll do the condensed version. Just throw that
Just
shit on
as
YouTube.
impersonating Porto.
No. God, no. Please.
But anyway, it's fantastic. These motherfuckers. He meets a woman in the tour fucking lineup. I guess like
Yeah, in that
whatever.
first tour lineup. Yeah.
They go home. He's like, I think this girl Janet likes me.
Well,
and he's like,
it's
bullshit.
Bullshit artist. No, but it's worth mentioning that the exchange that they do have in the movie is seemingly genuine. The music is there's like a warm atmosphere to it.
You can feel their connection.
Yeah,
in the weirdest way possible.
It's worth noting this movie's well made and it's well made, and you actually feel these things. Like they do a good job of like
for how crazy
and frustrating it can be. It's frustrating sometimes.
The behind
I do not feel any frustration from this movie.
God, no.
I must tell you.
I felt a little frustration, but I felt like it was an intentional frustration.
I was so happy the whole time.
I was definitely happy. I wasn't like unhappy with the film.
How could anybody?
Imagine you're fucking happy.
Happy and frustrated is a thing. It's a thing. You can be happy and frustrated at the same time.
Sounds like
It's just a little rare. I'm just gonna say it's a little rare.
It's just an odd experience.
I'm just gonna say, it sounds like bullshit artist.
Tiger shit artist.
And you're a bullshit artist.
Oh God, y'all sound.
But yeah, no, it is very good. That it is very genuine in how it feels that there's actually a relationship.
So when he says to his dad, I think someone likes me, you kind of believe that. Yeah. Like it's done well enough, and then I think that adds to the comedy of his dad's reaction.
Yeah, for sure. He's like, you're gonna fucking leave me. I'm gonna be all alone. And then he starts fake crying on his bed. He's like, Dad, stop it. Stop fucking around. Hits him in the head with
And they both start laughing, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
But there's something so darkly like manipulative about the dad.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it hits these tones of being hilarious, like buddy comedy, and then like fucked up family drama at the same time.
He's like, if you don't let me go out with Janice, he like tries to go out with Janet.
Janet Joplin.
Janet Joplin. And oh my God, I lost my train of thought.
I don't know where you were going with that.
Brandon's gonna ask his father to take Janet out.
He's like, I need to inspect her, like make sure she's good enough for you.
But this is after him and Janet.
That's the second date. That's the second.
So he goes on the date with Janet, and it's like it's like that weird restaurant where he has the tiny bread, and he's eating the tiny bread.
Yeah.
You thought it was chopsticks.
It looked like chopsticks, and the way she looked at him when he like bit into it, I was like, that looks like he's biting into a piece of wood.
Can we
like
talk?
a thin piece of wood.
I ate them when I was a child. They were at the Pizza Hut buffet.
I just really want to take
All right.
a moment to appreciate the waitress's name.
What was her name?
I don't remember her name. I remember
don't.
the line afterwards.
Thanks, Big Heiny.
Big Heiny. See, that's probably why I didn't understand what he called her.
He called her Big Heiny.
Big Heiny.
Oh,
Thanks, Big Heiny. I'm looking forward to a great meal.
Dude, it's like
what a thing to say to a waitress. I love it.
It was,
I'm looking forward to a great meal got me more than Big Heiny because I didn't even hear it.
yeah, I couldn't understand what he said.
that's what I thought we were all laughing at. I was like, yeah, Big Heiny. It's kind of big, but
The way he said, I'm looking forward to a great meal. Like, the way he said it just got
That's
me.
awesome. And then it was just sausage.
Yeah, sausage and fries or something like that.
Yeah, just long.
big, semi-greasy
Yeah,
sausage. See,
the shot was too long.
As he stared into her eyes and bit into the tip. Yeah.
as we get into it, just realize this family's affiliation with Greece is it's a little astounding.
Yes. The only reason that the father lets the son live there is because he cooks nice and greasy. He needs him to cook nice and greasy.
But he's not doing it to his satisfaction. And he's annoyed.
Yeah, he's like, gonna evict him.
The grease in this movie is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
It's disgusting.
It's horrifying.
It was disgusting.
Literally, the first time we saw this film, we could not. We had to look away. I had to look away. I don't know about you.
This is the first
I don't
time.
think I looked away.
This is the first time I've seen it, and I didn't look away, but it didn't make me want to eat any food.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, you warned me.
I love
Yeah.
it. It's so good. The grease is my favorite part.
It's your favorite part?
No, I'm just kidding.
Especially.
I thought your favorite part was the
Holy shit.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know,
when
yeah.
they all go to what is it, like a dance club or something?
they go to a dance club and then they what does he do? What is he doing?
Are we talking about the hand
tickets,
slide
yeah.
scene? Yeah.
They go to the horror house.
Yeah, they went to the horror house.
Yeah.
Which I thought they were saying whore house.
It's horror.
Whore.
It's like a horror movie
I
theater.
feel like they said horror and then it went to horror. I don't know. I was a little thrown off too.
Yeah.
But when they show up there, it says horror house.
Yeah. And I was trying to look at some of the movie titles. There was Been With My Grandfather 5 or something like that. Like there was a lot of weird fucking random
Oh
titles.
my god.
That would be worth
that's
going
awesome.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go back and look at
I've seen the fifth
name of
No,
those.
the fourth one's a prequel. Skip it.
Oh shit. Stupid. Still called it horror. But when they go there, this guy is just the fat hand passes them 3 tickets and
One under
his
each finger.
First 3 fingers are just one on each ticket, passing them over, and it's the single best shot in the film.
In your
production
opinion.
value.
It's so good. I fucking love it.
I feel like we've already we've skipped to
We're gonna go.
No,
We haven't even talked about him strangling.
that's what I'm saying. We're going to
But it's it doesn't matter. This movie is just there's just scenes.
We're talking-
It's
It's
holy
lots of
shit.
scenes. There's a progression, kind of.
Yeah, there's definitely a story. It progresses for sure.
Yeah, there's a
There's
story,
just
but
a lot of unrelated things that don't matter within the story that you can just talk.
like the title of the film.
the grease.
That is so related to the plot.
Well, no, I'm saying because I don't know. I mean, I get
Yes,
it.
you do.
Yeah, I do get it. But what I'm trying to say is I guess it's just so abruptly introduced at the beginning where it's oh, okay,
Yeah, you're gonna
Just
watch The Greasy Strangler.
yeah.
It's not like this movie's called Train or some
Well, I'm just
something obscure. It's
I don't know. I got a little confused.
This isn't August Rush.
I thought
I
it
wish
was.
it was. I wish that's the next big mixture.
I thought it was.
Greasy Strangler, August Rush.
I kind of.
Their
Sounds
love
like-
child.
It's like August Rush and
Greasy Strangler.
It's amazing.
I don't know what I saw. I can't explain it to you.
It already sounds more disturbing than this one.
It's just the little kid trying to learn guitar and like Robin Williams.
Dead Robin Williams
is played by Michael St. Michael.
Completely naked, like he is
the
whole movie.
Eventually, they both become. He gets him to become a Greasy Strangler, too. And then it just becomes Greasy Strangler 2, and it's not.
But the whole time, Jonathan Rhys Meyers
it's not a different movie at all.
is like trying to find his son.
Wow.
But anyway,
it's a good movie.
You should pitch this to Elijah Wood.
Oh yeah. Well, like I was thinking, like the whole time, like Greasy Stranglers, make a second one.
Good. Stranglers. There's 2 of them
How
now.
it ended, it worked. You know.
Kind of. I don't know how the fuck to take
Well,
that
yeah.
ending.
See, that's what I was gonna say. That
That's true. We'll talk about that. Let's wait for that.
that became my
I
favorite
already
scene.
forgot the fucking like.
This is the second time you saw it, and when we got to the end, you're like, what?
Jesus Christ.
That became my favorite scene.
That's fucking insane.
We'll get there. We'll
Still
get
about
there.
the fingers.
Fingers.
But okay, this this fucking dad is always like, literally when he's talking to his son in bed, he like wakes him up and he's like, "You think I'm the Greasy Strangler? I bet you do, don't you?" He's like, "What? I didn't say that. No, I don't think that."
You're bullshit. I call bullshit artist. I call bullshit artist.
But anyway, you find out. I think he's originally like. I never noticed this the first time around, but I think like when he says I'm in love with this girl Janet, and then the next scene, like the dad says a line, it's like menacing, like yeah, we'll see. So I think when he goes and he's like covered in grease.
That bodysuit.
It's the weird bodysuit where his dick's out, but like you can't see his butt crack, so obviously
It's like a suit. Yeah.
Like, it's
You
so
can
weird.
see it like bent up around his leg.
Yeah, you can see the suit like bunching up around the legs. Yeah.
But I think like everyone from the tour is like staying in the same motel, so he's going to like kill Janet. It seems like, but then Janet's just not there in that scene at all, which is why I never thought of it. But I think that's the intention.
And he kills the other 3 guys. It seemed to me that he was like killing people that either gave him a hard time or went clubbing with him.
Yeah, they just piss him off, and he's like, they're gonna fucking die.
Well, yeah, because I mean, until the clubbing guy, like that one just kind of came out of nowhere.
The pig guy, when he kills and you're like, they just went like, he helped him.
Yeah.
The pig guy like helped him, and then he killed him anyways. And then the car wash guy. The blind guy.
For me, because I don't know what he did to piss him off. They were having a good time.
Yeah, no.
I think that's when he was like losing it. I think they're like, you're seeing like
he was
him
just
like
mad.
lose it.
Pretty
Yeah.
insane character.
Yeah.
The whole fucking time.
Oh, bullshit artist.
Bullshit artist.
But he fucking slams the dude in the afro, looks like a nerdy Bob Ross almost, into the fucking
Machine.
snack machine. And then he punches that black guy in the face.
yeah.
So
and
hard
his
it face
literally
cake.
inverts like cartoon style.
That's
It looks like a cartoon. Yeah.
I want to
So
know what's
silly.
in that grease because it gives him like some kind
it
of superhuman power.
Yeah, it made him like superhuman.
Yeah, and he's also got
Feral.
like a lower voice.
he's, like,
weird,
feral.
it's just
And he's like,
noises. Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
And then he's going after the Indian guy, and the Indian guy is like, "Wait, I own a large company in Denver. Like,
I'll make you the primary
majority."
shareholder. You get your own corner office. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. And then he starts talking about a sexual experience that he had where like, his dick didn't work or something. And he's like, "Don't you think that's weird?" And he's like being choked to death.
That was such a strange
that was literally
sequence.
that sexual event was happening at the time because he walked out to get his snack and he was like, "The woman is in the room. I met her at the sports bar."
Oh my god, it's amazing. I love it. That is such a good kill.
Definitely up there.
It was fucking great.
Pigman's is the best though.
Okay, so Pigman, when he dies, he starts saying crazy shit too, and then right before he dies, he says, "Fuck, this is amazing."
He's like, "Holy fuck, I'm dying."
This is amazing.
That's what he says.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so bizarre. And then he that's when he fingers his nose. I think the best kills when he kills the hot dog guy, and then it cuts to his face, and his eyes are just like bulging out of his head.
That's crazy. Okay, so the hot dog cart guy, he literally is like, to this hot dog guy, he's like, hey, I can't eat this. I need more grease on this. The guy's like, I can't. It's against regulation. I can't give you that.
I could lose my license.
Come on, I need more. I need this hot dog to lubricate the world.
Oh my God.
What a line.
But that's when the first time you really see him take something and dip it into like this slow moving, thick, like grease fat.
Yeah.
When he sneaks behind the cart.
It was pretty putrid.
It was very putrid.
Just like,
Fucking putrid. Because before, like, it was like slowly building up. Like over time, like the first meal, it was like, we're gonna show you a little bit. Second meal.
It's because it wasn't greasy enough the first time.
I know, and then it still wasn't greasy enough, and then he had to just.
But like, okay, so do you remember the scene where the son finds the grease at the pigman's place? And then he takes it home and takes it out of the cigarette box and puts it on his toast, and then he loves the grease.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, what is this? Where'd you get this?
So
this isn't ours.
Grease isn't enough for him unless he's eating his own grease.
I suppose, but you know, he's been happy. His son kicked him those 4 thin slices of bacon, and
it looked like fucking oatmeal.
It looked like porridge.
Yeah. Oh God.
And he was very impressed.
Either way, that wasn't.
But he didn't react the same way that he did when he ate his own grease.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
But he was like almost like.
And then he kind of changed after that.
Like, well,
he's like, "Where'd you get this grease?"
He knew that the son knew that he was the Greasy Strangler.
I guess that's like what the scene was meant to do.
Yeah, that's totally.
But what does that suggest about the Greasy Strangler?
The Greasy Strangler is fucking crazy ass character. I don't know what the hell that thing is.
Yeah, it's just a.
Especially from the end, like.
After the end of that movie, I'm like, I don't even know what this movie was trying to do.
Be fucking weird.
But there's more than that. There's a theme the whole movie. There's this sexual theme the whole time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's literally in your face.
Sex, and it's like a fucking sex triangle as well.
Yeah,
between father son.
Well, and then the father has this massive dick, and then the son has the tiniest thing I've ever seen.
Fake pointy dicks.
Yeah, pointy
little
dick.
Or
big. Yeah, both.
Dicks. And that's great.
It's one of the most disturbing set pieces.
It's one of my favorite set pieces.
When you have a father and a son butt-ass naked in the same room.
And they're trading off the same girl.
Yeah.
And she has a bush that goes halfway up her stomach.
Like they just trimmed a wig.
They glued it on her.
It's literally like in certain positions it just looks like she's wearing a fur diaper.
Yeah. Well, she totally was, but.
Yeah. It was just like a big patch.
One like halfway up her belly.
And she's like one of the best actors in the film.
She kind of holds the movie together.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's all really good performances, but
yeah, it's good. But like, she's like the charming aspect, where like she's like doing weird shit, but like the way that she delivers everything, you're like I still like this character.
Yeah. She's a weirdo, but she's like charming.
Yeah, she's like honest.
Yeah. She's kind of, and then she's not, and then she is again, and it's like.
She's like pretty much what.
But no, even like he says like I love you, and she's like I'm fucking confused. Like you don't get with me.
Yeah.
So like she's pretty honest with herself.
Yeah, she's pretty honest.
She's a fucking
until the very end, and he's like,
slut, I guess.
Yeah. The dad goes, she faked her
really
orgasms with me. She definitely faked them with you. That's what he did. She faked them with me. She definitely faked them with you.
Oh, yes.
The trials and tribulations of father and son.
Okay, so every time after the Greasy Strangler kills someone, he goes to the like car wash
and washes the grease off.
And the scene where he's just yelling and the flippers are like hitting him in the face is
he's getting nice and dry and his freaking big flaps of dicks.
That's where the blind man like owns the car wash, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
in the
he
beginning, he gives him fake
money. Yeah, I was like,
And then at the hot dog cart,
he throws fake money on the ground, and the guy runs to pick it up.
and you're like, wait, I thought he only gave him fake money because he was blind. Now apparently, fake money is just money in this movie.
I totally signaled out on the fact that it was fake in the beginning. I only remember the scene when he dropped the money.
When he gives it to the blind man,
It was like a white piece of printer paper with 10 on the corners and fake drawings of the dollar.
I remember
they show
that on the
the hand
ground,
off,
but
like it's like this is significant.
Like he's ripping the blind guy off.
Yeah, he's ripping him off. And then later on, it's just like, wait, what?
Is that the real currency in this universe? I don't know.
Maybe that guy was blind too. I don't know.
He wasn't blind. He was cooking hot dogs, dude.
Well,
He chased the money down.
He knew how much grease was on this piece.
What physics does this world have when there's a guy that can pop eyeballs out with his bare hands?
Or a guy who can dip himself in a barrel of grease.
What's the currency?
You know what I mean.
But like, is it a real currency? Or was he ripping the black guy off?
We need Elijah Wood's email.
All right, fans, if you have Elijah Wood's email, I need you to send it into the podcast. We're live right now. You just send it in and we're going to call him.
You're going to call him on the email?
We'll call him on the email.
Okay. Just call Austin at 850. Well, I wish I knew your number.
We'll post it on the...
624.
Oh, wow. We got 3 more numbers.
We got 3.
You just need to guess 4 numbers and you got it. When the son is having sex with Janet for the first time. And also, the dad says, if you don't let me go out with Janet, I'm going to tell you never even stuck one finger inside a pussy. Just like, oh, God damn it.
Well, thankfully for Braden, he gets to do that later on.
He has sex with her, and he said the whole time, the first time, he just got the suit. He's always got like a worry. Like,
am I doing it right?
Am I doing this right? Like this?
Do you like it like this? I don't know what I'm doing, Janet.
Janet. He's like trying to get her attention.
Janet.
She's just riding him.
Am I doing this right? And then she, don't forget about her famous moves.
I don't know if I'm doing this right.
I don't know if I'm doing it. Oh, yeah. And then when she whoops it up, he makes a face of, the worst pain.
Yeah.
He does not look like he's enjoying it.
That's orgasm.
That's what it sounds like with his little guy.
Like you guys?
I sound like I enjoy it, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what my face looks like.
I don't know if it's just me.
I don't know.
But I like the Beatles.
Well, Big Ronnie can show you where they wrote all of their shit.
Yeah. I wrote in the same place.
Yeah.
They wrote Abbey Road right there.
While waiting for a bus.
In whatever city this takes place in.
One cigarette.
We don't even
cigarettes length.
They don't really say where the fuck this place is. I would like to figure that out.
Where it's filmed?
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Really?
In the Himalayas.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It definitely looks like
the Himalayas aren't in there.
They filmed this in New Zealand?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Oh, you fuck.
I think that's another Elijah Wood joke.
Oh, you got me.
Jesus Christ, he's got like movie reviewers, goddamn.
What the fuck is this guy talking about? I don't even know what the fuck he's trying to tell me right now.
I don't know, I don't do it. Talking about Grease.
Greasy Strangler. Grease 2, the Greasy Strangler.
They do talk about John Travolta in the film.
A
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think about that. And John Travolta's famous for Grease. That had to have been on purpose.
Well, it's more that he's famous for Saturday Night
Fever. But like both. It's like a movie that involves Grease and disco.
I don't think that it's a reference to Grease at all.
I 100% think that if you have a movie centered around a guy killing people covered in grease and wanting grease all the time, and he was a disco connoisseur, it is a reference. And then he's talking about John Travolta at the end. It's a reference to Grease and Saturday Night Fever. They're doing a double reference.
I don't know. I think they might be.
I 100%.
We should.
You're 100% sure.
That's bullshit,
I'm
100%. You're not 100%. And
I've convinced myself And that's all that matters to me.
I just put it together, guys. And this is it.
This is what they're doing.
So if that person out there that has Elijah Wood's email address, if you could ask them if any of this is true, please.
Please tell us.
Elijah Wood.
Please vindicate my theory that this was a reference.
Wait, so you're telling me
Baggy 69.
Frodo Baggy 69.
what if those little Easter
AOL.com.
eggs listen. These little Easter eggs were all part of a giant cinematic universe.
I can't wait.
Saturday Night Fever, The Greasy Strangler, and Grease are all in the same universe. John Travolta is their Nick Fury.
John Travolta plays himself later, though.
Exactly.
As an actor.
Who was in those 2 movies.
Just like some good old movies you found out about lately. Some Andy Sedaris films, right?
Oh, yeah, I love those movies.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
That's another episode, another day.
Yeah, that's next week.
Next week. Yeah, if you want to see some bullets, bombs, and babes, Andy Sedaris.
I wrote down some things that this guy says. He says Colonel Crapper, which is fucking awesome.
Wait, which guy?
Michael St. Michael, the Greasy
Yeah.
Dad.
Listen, Colonel Crapper. Just so awesome. He just like suck my ass in the beginning, which is crazy.
He's the most unfiltered old man I've ever seen. Without even all the
when they're like, come on, we're gonna go on a date. He's like, well, all right, well, you guys can fuck off tonight.
You guys can fuck off tonight. You fucking cunts.
Yep, he really likes the word cunt.
I liked when his son called him a smoothie.
Yeah.
You're just being a smoothie, Dad.
Was Dad being a smoothie to you?
Don't lie, be honest.
So he gets with Janet, like fucking. He is a smoothie to Janet.
Yeah, he wears that ridiculous purple outfit it's purple all over except in the area for his 12-inch cock to hang down.
Mm-hmm. And it's all bunched up when he sits on a bench. It's weird.
It's so gross.
It's fucking fabulous. I mean, it gets Janet's attention.
It's disco, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking disco.
It's definitely disco, and you know.
I think it gets Janet's attention because she's been sleeping with what we learned to be the smallest dick in the entire world.
Yeah, when she gets off, it looks like.
He was not doing it right.
So, yeah,
That's why she wasn't saying anything. He wasn't doing it right.
But after that whole shit, like, they go out on a date and he invites her in. She like is fucking him, and then goes outside, and then he's there and like brings her back inside
and fucks her.
And in the morning, it's like the shot of the morning right after he's like, "Oh, I guess we fucked all night." It's like, God, dude.
And there's that.
I usually shoot 6 ropes at cum.
I'm like the Spider-Man of cum shots.
It's like, Jesus.
I forgot he said that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The dialogue in this movie is absurd.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's considering that's only the first of 2 references to cum ropes. There's another one later on down the road. It just never ends. The absurdity with the dialogue is unreal.
There's more cum ropes?
There's more cum ropes.
Oh,
Remember the
all of them.
Janet was having sex with Dad, and she talks about being Tarzan swinging through his
I
cum
don't remember
rope
that,
jungle.
actually.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
What did she say? Fucking, it was
Must have
like
been blackout. Just like watching the movie. Like, oh,
she's
Too
like,
much shit.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
too much bullshit artist.
too
Bullshit
much
artist. This movie's bullshit artist.
sex, butts. and
Yeah.
violence.
Oh, literally asshole in this movie.
Yeah,
A couple times.
that's what I was trying to get at.
You get her asshole, and he's like, no, at the ass, and they're going, what are they, a hootie tootie?
Disco.
You don't
Disco.
get the asshole in there though.
Yeah, you do.
And she,
Yeah, when she spreads, that's the
yeah.
only asshole.
Oh,
yeah, but it's in
Janet,
that
not
scene.
that ass.
And then she goes, and then the
She
scene,
spreads her butt.
yeah, and then the scene with when he wakes his dad up and he rolls over and farts on him, and he's just like,
Yeah, but you don't see it. It's like covered by a sheet, kind of.
not really, it's bare ass,
it's
dude.
bare.
It's bare
You don't
ass.
see butthole. Come on, guys.
I thought I could see a
Let's put it
butthole.
back on the screen.
Let's do it. We gotta
That's
verify.
so weird. They're just like
I mean,
kids,
Yeah.
just like living together.
Murderous children.
And he's like super aggressive and
manipulative,
and
yeah.
manipulative.
And then his son's just super innocent, and
Wants to make comic books.
he definitely wants to make some
Yeah,
flipping sweet comic
he's
books.
just a little fucking geek.
What was the name of the one he came up with after he caught Janet cheating on him with his dad? With a revenge.
Like Rasta Revenge.
Rasta
Revenge.
Revenge.
Like that.
He does the fucking Rasta accent. Come on, man. Whatever, I
It's
can't do
on.
it. Come on, man.
Pokemon Mon.
It's good. It's about a future where revenge is illegal.
Yeah, they hire people to get revenge on them.
Yeah.
God.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
No, it was a really good movie.
I
It-
can't even think. I don't know. Fantastic is too.
Such a good movie.
It's not unique enough for this movie.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You're right about that. We need to invent a word for this movie.
Let's invent one.
No.
I'll see
I
you in
don't
2
think-
minutes.
No.
I'll get that
I
one.
see it the list.
Let's see what
I'll get that one. Get
They
that.
have a pig man in this.
Pig
Yeah.
man.
Pig man. Pig man.
Pig man.
But so where does that bring us? He's hooked up with her. Fucking son's super fucking depressed.
The son starts, I think he's the Greasy Strangler around that time.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
He figures out he's the Greasy Strangler. Dad gets super pissed.
The girl, he convinces the girl that he's in love with her, too.
Yeah.
Janet.
She flipped literally like in a day. She was
Like
just like,
2 times.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
yeah.
Yeah. She did say she was confused.
She was confused. Yeah.
For sure. But it doesn't matter by the end.
No, it does
It
not.
doesn't.
That bitch is gone.
What happens there?
And saute her eyeballs and some grease.
What was that? Why do they saute everybody's eyeballs?
Yeah, they just.
If they popped out, you gotta eat them.
I mean,
It's the rule.
I was about to say, is that written down somewhere? Or?
It's the greasy code.
Rule number 1: always go for the eyes.
Eat the eyes.
Maybe there's just like a concentrated amount of grease in people's eyeballs in this universe. I don't know.
It's just something to eat, you know.
It's
There has to be
grotesque.
some kind of symbolism to it. I can't believe that they would just do that multiple times in a movie without it meaning nothing, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that there's a
I think that's bullshit.
maybe.
I think that
maybe that's
I think
the point.
that some people just have ideas.
I'm on the
Yeah,
fence
but
on
maybe
that
that's the
one.
point.
And also, this movie is kind of ridiculous just to be ridiculous at points. And I don't think that every single thing in this movie, it's not like it's well.
No.
Well, not everything. But
No,
just be
definitely
like,
not
The
everything.
eyeballs
Well, the
are-
eyeball.
it's a recurring
It
theme.
recurs like
Twice.
No, he eats the guy's eyeballs from the hot dog stand. They eat her eyeballs. He eats
Yep.
the eyeballs of.
That's it.
He eats someone else's eyeballs.
That's it. Name them.
He eats the guy at the end of the movie's
Oh
eyeballs.
yeah, he eats
They both eat
Prickle.
Ricky Prickle's
Ricky
eyeballs.
Prickle. They eat Ricky's
They
eyes.
do.
Yeah, they eat
Tear off
Ricky.
his ears.
Yeah, and they eat his
He
eyeballs.
does too. Yeah, he sticks them on a skewer and they have it on the campfire. Father and son.
All right, you got me.
They do it 3 times. I mean, it has to be meaningful to some extent.
I don't think so.
I think so too.
Okay, Rudy Tooty Disco Cutie had to be said, so I just said it.
Is that what they? Is that the line?
No.
Rudy
Rudy
Tooty
Tooty Disco Cutie.
Cutie. Rudy Tooty Disco Cutie.
I thought it was Hootie.
Hootie Cutie.
Hootie Tooty.
Hootie Tooty
Disco
Disco
Cutie.
Cutie.
Hootie
Rudy
Tooty
Cutie
Disco
Cutie
Cutie.
movie. You can
That
really
scene
spin it.
is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're just swaying their shoulders in the bed, and then they get up, and then they're just standing up doing the same thing, and the son
they're
is in the
just
doorway
chanting
just
it.
crying.
Yeah, he's just. That was really dark.
That was a dark scene.
That
Yeah.
was really dark.
That is so-
Hootie Tooty Disco Cutie.
What did that? I mean,
Also, the scene where he leaves the date with Janet, and then he just starts doing dance moves in the spotlight.
well, yeah.
That was
on the wall.
amazing.
So awesome. So there's like a lot of like everything that's like involved with him like being like dancing or anything. So good when they're in the club too, and he's just like
they're just swaying back and forth again.
And that guy behind him just pelvic thrusting. I love it so much.
In the way it's framed, it just, it was so ridiculous.
It just looks like a set.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
Why it's so
totally.
like it like literally if you zoomed out 5 feet, you could just
There's just camera crews and
see just like where it ended.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Pretty much like directly behind the one guy that they hired to sit in the scene to watch them dance.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, God, there's so much in this movie. It sounds insane. Like, people listening to this, like, and they haven't seen it, this movie sounds insane.
They'll have not seen it.
Most people won't, yeah.
They will have not seen it.
There's a person in the room right now listening to us record this who hasn't seen the movie.
They're loving it.
I don't know what they think.
Wait till we get to the ending.
We're close, and we might as well get into it, yeah.
Just fucking go for it, right? Like
We've been building this ending up. It's like...
he finds... Oh, no, I don't even know. Like, where do we go from here?
Well, okay, so Janet ends up getting back with the son. Then there's that whole ridiculous scene with the private investigator, or the detective that is the father dressed up like John Waters with braces and long-ass fingernails.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's pretending he's doing that weird voice. And
what was his name? Jane?
Julie.
Judy?
Janet? No, Janet's the fucking girl.
It's Judy?
Yeah, I think it's
Judy.
Judy. It's totally Judy.
Damn it, Judy.
And he talks to himself in the mirror after that. It's like, it's time for Judy to go.
Yeah.
And it's like, total fucking Willem Dafoe Spider-Man moment.
Oh, yeah. Because he's like...
changing and...
He takes his glasses off and says that, and he's just like, yeah, I see the Willem Dafoe thing for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Godspeed, Judy.
Yeah, it was definitely, it was a Green Goblin kind of moment.
And then he just walks outside, takes 2 or 3 steps, and then just gets behind that tree and just starts taking his clothes off.
Oh, yeah, just
Changed, yeah. But that whole scene was ridiculous with the long yellow fingernails. Like, I love that whole sequence.
Rubbing the grease on his face.
Oh, yeah, and on his glasses, too.
Yeah, I need to grease up my glasses.
This is good for the skin.
And it's good for the glasses.
Judy needs to go wash his face.
Judy needs to go away.
What is it?
He tells him it's definitely not the Greasy Strangler.
He said he could be the Greasy Strangler, but that they need to
Stop all inquiries.
Stop all inquiries.
All inquiries now.
How many? I don't know how many times they repeated
Judy. Please.
Guess I'm on my own.
I'll investigate.
I'll just have to expose my father as the Greasy Strangler myself.
Fucking Braden.
Fucking Little Braden. They're credited as Big Ronnie and Little Braden.
Yeah. Hey, Big Ronnie.
Big Ronnie? Is that you, Big Ronnie?
Going through my car wash. How was it, Big Ronnie? Fucking claymation car wash, man.
Seriously. So he goes on a rampage, starts killing people. A lot of them just random people that you wouldn't think he would kill.
Yeah.
It was because of
what's the turning point though, where he like gets where he gets Janet?
Well, see, that's where I'm confused.
I don't remember.
Because
No, it's okay. So he does the thing in the mirror, goes outside and changes, and then it cuts back to Janet and Braden in bed together, and they're talking about how how they're gonna figure this shit out, and then she says she loves him, and he's like, "Oh, really? Do you want to marry me?" And she's like, "Of course I do." And then it's like panned down to Ronnie under the bed, and he comes out and he's completely naked, and he's like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers! You're evicted, and she's my girlfriend." And then I forget exactly how the exchange goes, but then
like, you think like, I know you're the Greasy Strangler, you don't think I can be like Greasy Strangler?
Yeah. They have this fight in front of her, and then Ronnie leaves, and he's like, "What are we gonna do? We gotta go get married. We're gonna leave." And then Ronnie comes back in as the Greasy Strangler, slaps Braden in the face, knocks him down, and takes Janet. And then that's when the end of the movie comes in. I think, right? Like,
that's like right at the beginning of the climax. But then it's just like.
But then Braden wakes up and he's like, "I can be a Greasy Strangler too," when he discovers the closet.
Yeah. Which is that? That's where it just fucking.
It starts going off the rails at that point.
Yeah,
Well, it did that 5 minutes
They
in.
both
but-
go choke out.
Yeah, he shows up at the horror house and they're in the theater, and then
They both and like you think that he's like almost going to like choke out
His dad.
and then immediately he's just like it's like that scene in Airplane where they're just like, "Oh, let me get a turn." It's just like a line of people just slapping.
Well, yeah, Ronnie like looks at him and then he stops and then he's like, he just like.
and Braden's
motions
become
him
like an
towards it.
animal. He's like, "Rrrr," and
That's
he's like
why
not there to.
man.
Yeah.
What's in the grease?
Yeah.
And then
So they both kill her, eat her eyeballs.
what is in the grease though?
That's
They
what I'm
makes them
saying.
both crazy.
It makes them go crazy and they get superpowers because they can
Nice.
punch.
What's in that grease?
Freaking Professor Xavier juice or something. I don't
Yeah, evil Professor Xavier
Yeah,
juice
they turn into-
without the
they turn
mind
into-
control powers.
Or no, what's those fucking characters? Those things in Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, the rat ghouls or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a long time.
Those little fucking white zombies. That's what they literally turn into.
Little greasy stranglers and
It's a KOTOR.
Greasy
right.
rat ghouls. I'm a nerd.
Mark
Yeah.
Hamill, I hope you're listening.
Please.
Incorporate Greasy Strangler CGI style into Star Wars.
Greasy Strangler
Thanks,
is.
Jar Jar Abrams.
Greasy Strangler is gonna join the canon. No.
He's gonna be in the
It's
new-
part of- it's part of the shared-
Just part of the dark side.
It's part of the shared
What if he's
universe.
Snoke?
He should just be in the new Spaceballs movie.
There needs to be a Spaceballs too at this point.
No,
No, they can't do that.
By Mel Brooks.
Don't say
It's
that.
not gonna happen.
Spaceballs is perfect.
I know Spaceballs is perfect, but if they did a
Don't
Spaceball 2, it
even-
could make fun
don't
of
even.
all the shit that's happened since.
Don't even ruin it. Don't even fucking try.
It's gonna ruin it.
Yes, it is. This
Yeah.
is gone.
I
It's
agree.
gone.
I gotta
The
agree
era's
with that
gone.
one.
It's-
Not. It would not be like
It's
the
the
film.
same, but-
it would not be the film. You'd be like,
Yeah.
well, that was a film. All right.
Yeah, but the joke
Never watch
being
that again.
the joke of Spaceballs 2 is the joke would be that the time of
Search
Star
for
Wars
more
is
money.
gone and they're still fucking
It would still be the search for more money, because he almost did it.
yeah
You remember in the first one?
yeah.
Yogurt
I forgot
says
about that.
Yeah.
That-
The search for more money. Yeah, I remember now. They make fun of it. Yeah.
The search for more
But
money.
no, you can't do that nowadays. It
No.
just would not work.
It's just gonna be like Ghostbusters.
But they're gonna
That's
keep.
what I was thinking, yeah. Or Ghostbusters 2016.
Not that Ghostbusters is anything like fucking Spaceballs.
It's hard to make that
Yeah.
comparison.
Spaceballs is a much better film.
Oh shit, yeah.
The original Ghostbusters,
Yeah. The original Spaceballs.
the only Spaceballs. I don't know.
I'm
They're
sorry,
equal.
I'm just saying.
I don't count the other two
I
Ghostbusters
would
films
pick-
anyway.
Fucking Spaceballs.
So if you were stuck on a desert island and you
Spaceballs.
all the way,
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
over fucking Ghostbusters, yeah. So many more fucking jokes. So funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way. I think I have to rewatch both movies
Not
now
big
to make a
fan.
choice.
Ghostbusters.
I
Really?
like the Ghostbusters, but I'm not like.
I pick most movies over
It's just okay.
Ghostbusters.
There's a hierarchy between those two. I don't know.
Yeah,
I have to rewatch both of them.
Spaceballs.
You have to rewatch.
I have to rewatch them.
before you went on the
Totally.
desert island.
Yeah, I have to rewatch them both and
Okay,
then
well, you
pick.
need to give me some time.
Give me 4 hours. I'll watch
Like, they have
these.
a gun to your head the entire time you're watching them. Which one are you enjoying more? I haven't decided yet.
I need to finish the second one.
Think, Chase, think.
What do I pick? I'll never
Neither
know.
one of those movies. We were really just being.
Oh yeah, for sure. But if it was between those, this is what we were talking about.
Well, I know. I was just saying that. Was
I'd
going
take
on
Hard
a
Ticket to
little.
Hawaii with me in a heartbeat. It's got everything. It's everything.
Yeah, that would suck if your life. You just didn't watch a movie on an island.
That's all you can do. You're immortal. You can't eat food. You're not allowed to sleep, and you have to watch one movie over and over and over
You're
again.
always tired and hungry.
Yeah.
Can't even eat while you're watching.
Sure, that would suck.
I mean, you can watch snack. You know, just popcorn.
You have to watch the Food Channel.
Desert island.
You have
On
to
a
watch
desert
you have to-
island.
no. Why are you guys?
Channel.
The Food
You
Channel.
watch Bobby Flay on repeat.
By the time you're on,
Fuck!
No!
Guy Fieri.
Guy
for sure.
Fieri. But Guy Fieri would be pretty appealing if you're on a desert island for
Really?
eternity.
You wouldn't hate him?
Oh, you would hate him, but you'd want that goddamn food.
Well, yeah, but
That's
any show.
But you hate him
Yeah,
anyways.
that would literally be like we could probably watch the Greasy Strangler if I was stuck on a fucking island. I'd probably want to eat the fucking food after.
The sausage, the way he slow eats it.
Yeah. Yeah. See?
You'd want to eat them after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking bacon porridge. Yum.
You would take it at that point.
I'd take it all the way down.
Move up your throat.
Yeah, lubricate the world with that.
Lubricate.
It's got to be
the
greasy
world.
enough to lubricate the world.
Alright, so they're both Greasy Stranglers. They're like kind of having a bonding moment pretty much between father and son. They like say sorry to each other and they're like, that girl fucking was disgusting anyway, wasn't she? And he's like, yeah, I have to admit she was pretty disgusting. And it's like they like make fun of her like pubes and shit. Like
It's so demeaning. It's
just like what the fuck? Like this is not how I thought this was gonna go.
Not at
no.
all.
You think it's almost gonna end right there, like with them just like looking at the
bonding?
water.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bonding.
That's what I thought.
But
for
then
sure.
they say, let's go kill Ricky Pickles.
Ricky Pickles has been recurring throughout this movie as he's
running
molested
away.
Braden,
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
way.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. Totally fucking forgot about that part. That was so
He
good.
slapped me in the face, bear palm twice, and then he molested me.
And sexually
And
harassed.
sexually harassed me.
Wow. So funny.
That was
This day and age, I'm just kidding. No, it wasn't very funny.
It's weird. Like, we're quoting it back and I'm going, we sound terrible. We sound like horrible people. But if you watch this, that line is going to make you laugh.
Yeah, it's great.
It's all about the
It
delivery.
is about delivery.
It's either gonna make you laugh or it's gonna make you real uncomfortable, or maybe both.
Hopefully both. For
Especially-
normal human.
I recommend two watching experiences: one with the soundtrack and one with the soundtrack off.
Yeah, well, you need to do that.
Yeah, soundtrack off. Watch.
Get that soundtrack off of there. 'Cause
Just-
that'd make
You could
it
change the
way
music
weirder.
easily and make it like a really scary movie.
For sure.
It's already scary in its own way.
I mean, you could change a lot of the music and make it like a straight up horror film, like surreal ass David Lynch horror film.
Yeah.
Maybe at
Lots of
least
sex.
at the most like a dark comedy or something.
It would
It is a dark
Well, I
comedy.
mean, like,
It's already a dark
I'm
comedy.
trying to think of a word for like horror comedy mix, but like
Make up a
that
new
fucking
word.
Stupid Bride of Chucky.
You got two
bullshit.
new words.
Cromedy.
Now.
Comedy, horromedy.
Fucking
Crom,
I was thinking about
crore,
horror.
crore,
Ricky Prickles.
cricky,
Ricky Prickles.
cricky pickles.
I'm so glad that was that guy's name.
They tear his ears off. Blood's gonna squirt out. They eat his eyeballs.
And his ears.
And his ears, I guess. They eat his ears too. Debatable.
They wander hand in hand through the woods afterwards until they come upon their human normal selves being executed, tied up to stakes by a firing squad.
Yeah, well, they literally... Okay, so this is how the shot goes. They're in their Greasy Strangler suits. They walk up, they stop. It's a jump shot to, like, these, like, hillbilly-looking kind of weirdo... This universe hillbillies, who knows?
Yeah.
And then immediately it jump shots to them not in Greasy Strangler outfits, tied up. So, like, all these jumps, like, is what
Yeah.
makes it kind of like, what the fuck?
And then they're watching it and like,
They're
Yes.
watching it, and then, like, there's just a firing squad. They're
yeah.
tied up in this firing squad.
And they shoot them like
the
50
shit out of
times,
them.
yeah. And then you see all the bullets
And
hitting
then
them.
you
And
see behind there, it's still them in the Greasy Strangler outfits, just like, whoa.
Watching
Yeah.
themselves.
And then they just keep on walking.
well, no,
Well,
then-
no, don't
they
forget
forget
their fucking minds
the regular
explode.
guys, their heads
Yeah.
explode with confetti and like shit coming out.
It's like fucking champagne or beer or something. Like shooting out
Grease.
their
It's
heads.
fucking grease.
It was grease.
It's fucking
I didn't think
grease.
about that. It's totally grease. Grease shoots out of their heads with confetti and like fireworks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's literally like they watched their.
They watch them like
They're-
themselves get executed. Or
I was
something.
thinking that they were just like, that was them watching their last little bit of sanity
Well, like-
slip away.
Their humanity die.
Exactly
Yeah.
like the fucking Willem Dafoe mirror scene. Like, That's
Yeah.
probably how it is. It's like they're like
They became one with the grease, and their human selves like died. And
The
then
grease
because
absorbed into the skin.
well, the next time you see them, they're like feral in the woods,
Yeah,
pointing
yeah.
sticks at the camera. So
Yeah.
that's totally what happened at the
Yeah.
end. They like lost their last vestiges of humanity.
wow, we figured it out. I didn't think that at the end, but now I do.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's what it was.
I like
Hashtag
that.
deep.
That's
Hashtag
very
deep.
cool.
It literally just turns them into fucking.
They evolve.
Yeah, I love that. I love crazy
So
movies
the whole
where,
movie is-
where it like resolves with them being like crazy and like actually having like some like kind of crazy prolific like almost like kind of ending to it, just like Vampire's Kiss, where it's
Just
like
like
this is a fucking comedy, and then the end you're like whoa,
Oh,
You know, wow,
And that was better than I thought.
yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, when we first heard about it, we didn't.
I thought it was
The
going to be a
first like
shitty
6
Nicolas
times
Cage
we
movie.
watched it, we didn't think that. We just kept on watching it.
Yeah, we were just like, what? What is happening?
And then I finally like caught on.
And you're like, oh, this is all on purpose. It's fucking crazy, but
yeah.
I thought we were talking about Greasy Strangler still.
they're the same.
Yeah. They're not exactly the same, but
By no means are they exactly the
Definitely
same.
not. I would like to see a crossover.
similar little kind of ending with like the craziness,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
twists of
like
things.
catching up and like revealing itself.
Yeah.
Full cycle.
Ah.
Cycle and
So yeah, that's the movie.
That's
And
the Greasy
you
Strangler.
should definitely fucking watch it if you know.
Okay, so we'll go
If you
do
feel like it.
we'll do ratings now. So, do
You're
you,
gonna go first.
you go? I'm gonna.
Let's let the guest go first. Come on, Austin. Give us.
Do you recommend this film, and what rating do you give this film?
I mean, fucking hell, I recommend this film. I think. I think.
And you can rate it however you want it, baby. You know, how many
Okay.
buckets of grease or whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, I was hoping you were gonna let me do that. So yeah, if you like weird shit, you like Grease, you like sex,
You don't have to like grease.
you like big. No, you gotta like Grease.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
It'll make you maybe not like Grease, but give it a watch. I'll give it 8.5 buckets of grease out of 10.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What about you, Alan?
8.5. Holy fucking shit. It's pretty good. Could use more grease. I love this film. The second time watching it, I sound way too sincere right now. I fucking love this film so goddamn much.
It's an inspiration.
amazing, and everyone needs to watch it.
Yeah.
No, but this is a really fucked up, crazy film, and I don't think I'll watch it again for a while.
Definitely.
But I know after the first time I watched it, I was like, I need to watch this again. I don't know if it's gonna be in 6 months or a year or what, but it needs to happen.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a little over a year,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
since we watched it. And it worked out great.
Definitely
Fucking
did.
love it. And I'm gonna give this movie, shit, it's so hard. I'm gonna give it like 73 fucking pointy red witch dicks.
Oh man, you took my rating scale. I was gonna use pointy red rich dicks.
Rich dicks.
Rich dicks. I was gonna just do pointy red dicks.
Still got tiny dicks.
So you got tiny little dicks, you gotta have more.
Well, I'll come up with my own. You finish your fucking rating.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Out of what? How many witch
I
dicks?
was like, I just give it a 73.
73 witch
That's
dicks.
how many you get.
73
I'll
or
send them-
74?
I'll send them all to the
Like-
studio.
You can try, bitch.
And that's it. What's yours?
All right. Well, I liked this movie a lot. I don't know. I would recommend this movie. I would recommend it, but only to certain people. I feel like there's a specific.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah,
just like
sure.
openly recommend this movie. You have to have a very specific.
I don't even know if did I say I recommended it? I
Yeah.
think I just said I liked it.
I would recommend it, but I wouldn't recommend it to everybody.
You gotta like some weird shit.
Yeah. Do you like Tim and Eric? Do you like John Waters? Do you like anything depraved or dark or disturbing? Then yeah, you'll like this. Yeah.
It's a lot lighter than it sounds, honestly. With the music,
It's lighter, but at the same time, you have to have a stomach for. With the music, but you have to have a stomach for disturbingly graphic full frontal nudity.
See, there's the dark
weird gore.
There's the dark grotesque and there's the light grotesque, and this is on the light side.
It has both, honestly. It uses some dark grotesque shit, but it's pretty light the whole time. Yeah. But it's still grotesque.
It's presented lightly, you know.
It's dark shit
because of
presented
that soundtrack
lightly.
and
Yeah.
the bright colors. But
So I guess I would have to give this 15 car washes. 15 car washes?
dick washes.
Dick washes. Yeah, 15 dick washes.
Yes, car wash, naked body.
Yeah.
Naked body surprise.
Surprise.
That it will.
Sounds great.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in to the podcast, I guess.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Yeah, it's been a good time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Austin.
We're timid still about our own audience.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. I don't know what I'm doing.
You have anything to plug, Austin?
I just want to fucking plug my gamer tag on Xbox.
If you want to fucking play,
You can come fucking play Call of Duty with me. We'll fucking kick it. We'll fucking kill some shit, bitch.
You plug whatever the fuck you want, man.
Yeah,
just plug that
fucking
shit.
darkshakari1992@yahoo.com.
can we
Send
get
us some
that quick?
emails. Send us some shit. I like shit.
Holy shit! Send me shit. I'll eat it.
Yeah. So.
All right, cool, guys. You heard it straight from the source. You need to come play with this guy.
Yeah, I need his shit.
Come play with
Or
me.
Let him eat your shit. Yeah.
Or whoever's.
Yeah. What about you? Anything to plug?
No, I got nothing to plug right now. I don't. It's fine. I'm working on some art stuff, but it's it'll come out.
Yeah. It'll be one day. Yeah. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Oh God.
How about you, Chase?
I have nothing to plug. I'm not doing anything. I'm not cool. I'm not working on anything.
Tight.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Fuck you.